It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends, and I want to just simply thank everybody that actually subscribes to my show and show me love all over the world. In the House of the Legends, he's a entertainer, he's a singer, possibly a producer, but we'll find out. And in the House of the Legends, we have Gerald Hinton. What's going on, Gerald? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
That's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it back. I mean, some generations. We're going to talk about how you actually got influenced by music.
Well, I'm a church boy, of course. My grandmother set me on a stool that had me singing in the church, and it made me feel a little bit different from the other people. But
Okay.
I started there in church, and from there, I went to quartets, choirs, producing and directing choirs in the church, and then I did theater at Charles University. I majored in dramatics and minored in music. So music has always been a part of my life. It has been. It's actually been my inspiration.
Okay.
So that's yeah.
So what artist inspired you, to say, well, listen, I want to take this to a whole different level, and the rest.
Yeah, I was inspired by a lot of the greats that I would say greats.
Mhm.
I always liked the boys, the Mighty Clouds of Joy, and
Okay.
Jackson Southern Neils, and a lot of those people influenced me a lot until I started doing a lot of things myself and trying to
Hmm.
create who Gerald Hinton was.
Right.
And um, but those people I always looked up to, the Aretha's and Patti LaBelle's and all of those legends, and
Mhm.
that's why I was inspired from those people.
Well, would you believe that I was inspired on the gospel tip by the Five Blind Boys?
Oh yeah, I can't believe it because
I mean, it's not just the music, it was actually the message in it, and not
right,
only that, due
right,
to the fact that they were impaired visually, it's
right.
fantastic to see that they were actually expressing themselves the way they were in a
Mhm.
spiritual realm. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Well,
And so, mhm,
they inspire me too because they don't stop and
right.
they're not able to see, and that just draws me to the subject. I had two brothers,
Hmm.
and my brothers could hear, talk, and they were legally blind, and I was the only boy that was able to speak.
Okay.
So yeah, blind boys, those people don't give up. They're very
Right.
strong in their beliefs and what they're doing, and when they apply themselves, they're a lot better than a lot of people that can hear and
Oh
talk. And
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it also shows me that uh, God can take away something from you. Well, couldn't really say take away from you, but you could be impaired from your eyes to your limbs, and you can still actually prosper just as much as anybody that's fully equipped. You know.
and you're exactly right. And
Hmm.
of course, when I signed Malaco, one thing song that they signed me on was "You Don't Know How Blessed You Are,"
Hmm.
and I actually done that song and wrote that song because of my brother's conditions,
Right. Okay.
and then people seeing that you think you got it bad until you see people that's worse off than you.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's a big inspiration for me, the blind boys as well.
Right.
Yeah.
My question to you is: when you was actually trying to find yourself, what processes were you going through at that time?
Well, what I want to do is give an identity of who I am,
Hmm.
and I worked hard on my presentation of who I was, and I just at one time I would try to imitate the other singers
Hmm.
that I was just talking about,
Right.
and you don't really know who you are until you use who you are, because
Okay.
nobody can be you.
That's
See,
true. That's true.
if you can be the best you can be, but if
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to imitate, all the James Brown Juniors and the Al Green Juniors, and they never really made it because that wasn't them. So
Right, right, right.
I worked on my craft.
Mm-hmm.
In theater, that played a big part, and I
Mm-hmm.
was, in R&B bands. So it all together, as long as it was inspirational for me, giving a good
Mm-hmm.
message, that was my goal.
Okay. So just to take you back, what's the first song that you ever recorded in a recording studio?
The first song that I recorded was a song actually that did well, and the
Mm-hmm.
name of that song was "It's Me, Oh Lord."
Okay.
"It's Me, Oh Lord" did quite well, to be honest with you. That was
Mm-hmm.
my first recording,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about me, because when you come down to die, nobody can it's you, and
Right, right.
nobody else. You can't blame your mother, father, pastor,
Mm-hmm.
whoever. So it's just you, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever you go through in your daily life is just you. And
Right.
so that song, that was the first one that I recorded.
Taking it back to gospel back then to now, do you feel that the message is still the same, or is it just a little bit worldly today?
Uh, yeah, the message is basically the same.
Okay.
If you're talking about the music that I do, yeah, it's basically the same.
Okay.
It's life, and no matter what we do, whatever genre of music we doing, we got to give a good message, and it's got to
Right.
be people understand
Mm-hmm.
what your message is, and
Right.
so then, yeah, everything is basically the same. It's a new tune.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So when you're out there performing, and you're expressing your energy to people, and they're giving it back to you. Man, how does that make you feel?
that's one of the greatest feelings in the world. It's like, well, I'm in my element. I'm in my
Okay.
element, and I get excited by people.
Right.
Uh,
Okay.
Reacting to you does something to you, especially when they you can feel the sincerity of
Mm-hmm.
them. They are when they are into it. So I get a great feeling. It's kind of like the feeling you get when you hear your song the first time on the radio.
Right.
Well, all of those feelings are feelings that's genuine feelings,
Mhm.
make your life better and make you feel better about yourself,
Right.
and give you a lot of confidence in who you
Okay.
are.
So let's talk about your new single. Tell the viewers the name of it and how did you actually come about it and who produced it as well. And give them the whole info.
Okay. Well, this song is about opportunity.
Okay.
Uh, then you get up every day, and there's another day that you see
Mm,
all the things experience in your life, your ups and your downs, and where you've been, where you're going. I think this song explains a lot, and it's like a parable.
right.
You, it's like a chapter, a new chapter in a book, or another verse in a
Hmm.
song, and it says a lot about who you are and your
Right.
experiences in life. A young man that produced this song with me,
Hmm.
co-produced. His name is Robert Young, great producer,
Right.
and he and I interact. When the producer that you work with, it's got to be a special feeling there.
Right. Definitely. Hmm.
Yeah, it's got the feeling's got to be good. Everybody feel good. The music is good. Uh, the results have got to be good.
Right.
If all those things are in place, but yes, Robert Young uh, helped me produce this particular song.
When I listen to it, it gives me, it just tells me that anything that you actually do, you can slash it and always have a beginning of a new chapter in
That's it.
something, whatever the situation is. It gave me a sense of hope because we all go through things in life, and we always try to find a way to reinvent ourselves in certain situations in our lives, especially when it comes to our spirituality. It's like you getting up in the morning and you say to yourself, Lord, I'm not going to do this today. And then all of a sudden you do it. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you'll be like, I got to find a way to get around this. But I always got to remember that somewhere along the line, there's some type of hope. So we're soul searching. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say, it's always good to pray in the morning and always good to pray at night, because a lot of forgiveness is always in order. You know what I'm saying? And stuff.
Well, you're right. And once I learned that who was directing my path, you make your decisions. A lot of times people make their decisions by other people.
Right.
And that's good too. If they're good people and it works. But you got to reevaluate who you are.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You got to believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
My moving to this type music somewhat was a decision that I made so that I could reach the masses of people.
Right.
They're not so tied down into genre, just good message, good music. Right. And people can't, they don't judge themselves. They can listen to it and say, hey, this is good, and get a good message from it. So you don't want to stray them away by holding them into some kind of cult. I would put it that way. Okay. And it's worked out real well. People that I never thought would really enjoy it. Mm-hmm. They really, really enjoy it. And I did a wedding CD, which is basically R&B, but you can't get around that when you do wedding songs.
That's true.
Because wedding songs about love for one another,
right?
And then and you got the love for God involved in it too. You can't lose,
right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to Gerald's new track now. You guys go out there, share it, support it. I'm sure it's on all genres right now. And listen to the message, but not the mess. And we'll be right back. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's not just mine. His or her house. This is our house.
Don't turn around. You ain't really down. Playing the games you do. Someday, everything will be alright. I know that different people make the world go round.
And it's all because of you, my dreams are coming true.
Your sun, that erases my rainy day.
Right now, I don't care who's watching.
For whatever the reason there might be.
With your love by my side, the world will be mine. You're the one for me.
Yeah. Nobody.
Experience that you go through in life was just another chapter in a book or another verse in a song. And that's why I wrote this song. I was talking to my friend about my problems, and only I would be the one to solve them. Now, don't matter what they say, anyway, I gotta be the one to do it. All I got to do is to stick to it. It's like a verse in a song. I know it's just a verse in a new song. Another verse in a new song. It's like a chapter in a book. Sometimes you get a little long. Oh yeah. I thought about my life, about changes. Oh, I had a relapse, but perhaps it won't that way. Now, oh, it would be bad and real, real sad about my past. You know, you've been through some things, and that's what you really, really want to sing. Hey, oh, yeah. Just a verse in a new song, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a new song, a new verse, a new chapter in a book. Yeah. If you want to give, you got to give in. You do it all.
It's not just mine, it's all her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
And we're back. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends. In the house of the Legends, we have Gerald Hinton. What's going on, Gerald?
All right.
You know, it's a beautiful song, man. It has a lot of inspiration, a very enlightenment to it, to the fact where you can get up in the morning and play it, man, and it just set your morning off just right. You know what I'm saying? And I just love the flavor of it. So you guys go out there and support the brother and make it do what it does. Let's talk about some live performances. Have you actually performed with some of the greats? And if you did, can you tell the viewers who they are?
Yeah. Well, I've performed with actually a lot of the greats. John P. Key, of course, Mighty Clouds of Joy,
Right.
Jackson Southern Years, Pastor Caesar. Matter of fact, she is on one of my CDs
Okay.
and one of my videos. If you go to Gerald Hinton YouTube, she's up there. I've been honored to be with most of them. I really
Okay,
have.
great.
Yeah, of course, you know, Lee Williams, all the quartet greats I've been with.
Okay.
And, you know, people like John P. Key and in that genre of music. So we've had the opportunity to do a lot with other artists.
You know, my question to you is where I usually ask all my artists on my show this because it's very informative to a lot of people that's really trying to get into the industry. Is there anything that you can actually tell the viewers or people or artists that wants to get into this craft of music, whether it's performing, acting, or whatever it is? Can you give them some type of encouragement towards that?
Well, my encouragement was like I said a minute or two ago that when a person find themselves and really work on that craft, who you are, your individuality, who you are, and pursue it, and if that's your dream,
Right.
if you go for it. If you playing around with it, and a lot of people, you know, they're happy with being in that church or singing to their family. But if you really want to do it, I will say it's a lot of work. And if you work, you can accomplish just about anything that you want to accomplish. And again, don't give up. Don't give up, because sometimes, you know, you feel a little down. Oh man, this ain't working for me. This
Right.
Hey, you got to go through that. You got to fight all that stuff and believe in you and yourself and believe in God, because I'm gonna tell you, He can make it happen. He can make things happen for you that you never would imagine. Would happen. You know, it just would not have happened. So, you know, in the last 6 months, I would say opportunities have come for me that I never imagined would come. My charting ratings that I'm getting with the people that's on the charts with me.
Right.
it's unreal, but it's because he made it happen. But
Right.
I've been singing a long time, and
Okay.
a lot of times people think that that person just got out there, but it's a lot of work and a lot of years
Oh
behind
yeah.
it,
Oh
and
yeah.
and a lot not giving up, and
Mhm.
believing that you need the people in the industry like yourself. You need those kind of people
Right.
in your life and in your corner to make it really work for you.
Okay.
So my encouraging words will be don't give up. Follow your dream. And whenever it seems it's being hard,
Mhm.
it's a new song
Right.
every day. You know,
Yeah.
those are my encouraging words.
Have you produced any other artists?
No, not really.
Mhm. Are you planning to?
We're working with some now. We're
Okay.
working with some now with the label, and they should be coming out later. Some of them have made a little touch out there, and you probably hear about them later on. But yes, this is the first one that
Mhm.
I've actually worked with to develop them and give them some new artist development
Mhm.
thing. But the first thing too, a while ago I did not mention is you gotta have work ethics. It's your
Mhm.
work ethics follow you whether you're a trash man, whether you're a cleaning man, whether you're a doctor, a lawyer,
Mhm.
everything you do and you accomplish something with it, your work ethics has got to be there. You just gotta work at it.
Right. Now you mentioned theater before. Was this a part of like acting or just putting production together?
No, I was an actor.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
like I said, yeah,
Okay.
I majored in dramatics and
Okay.
um, and a minor in music, but acting was what my major was, and
Mhm.
there I had an opportunity to do headliner with a few plays around town, and won the
Mhm.
best actor award a couple of years at Shaw University. I've been into the acting thing
Okay.
because it plays a big part in my videos
Right. Right.
in a big way.
Okay.
So if you're doing concept videos, it really can play a big part.
Okay. So when you do your videos, do you have a concept of what you're going to do before you actually do the arrangement and really put it down?
Yes, you have a storyboard, but I'll tell you when you're writing,
Hmm.
when I'm writing, I see the video
Right.
and
Okay.
as I'm writing. So
Okay.
already there, I just got to put it together.
Hmm.
Producers who's working with me and all. But yeah,
Hmm.
um, videos are easy if you're the writer.
Hmm.
Because you know where you're going with it. You know what's gonna make the people feel right because they gotta feel what you're doing.
Exactly. Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
it's all about feeling, and same way with a song.
Hmm.
You know when it feels good. You
Right.
know,
Definitely. Yeah.
so
Um,
and good.
Do a lot of your production that you've done in the past, as far as your songs are concerned, was it based on life experiences?
Oh, all of them are. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All of them are life experiences, and that is to me is a good songwriter. Is people that have went through something,
Hmm.
and you can write. You can write. Well, I can. I can actually write a CD probably in 2-3 weeks because I have had that much experience in life
Hmm.
that I go back and write from. But yeah, it's about life, your life, what you've been through.
Joe, you ever thought about writing a book?
I am, I
Okay.
am.
Is that in the process right now?
Excuse me. Yeah, it
Okay.
is. It is. I got a lot to tell, and
Well, tell it.
yeah, and
We want to hear it all, you know?
ready, I'm ready to give it to the world, like God gives it to me. I'm ready for them to have it,
Right.
and just having a platform to tell it on where the masses of people can hear it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, because I think so many people have their dreams and stuff, and they keep it in the closet, and nobody ever hears it. But it's
Right.
good stuff. It's good
Right.
stuff. You got to find a way to get it to the people.
Yes. 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 Yes.
If they don't get it, then it's no good.
I
It's
hear you.
just keeping, you
Okay.
know. So
So let's talk about some current events that is coming up for you. Tell the viewers some of the things that you're doing. If you have any concerts, if you're going on tour, things like that. Can you express that to the viewers if you can?
well, what right now we are we're not taking a lot of engagements because what I do is I do cruises. I actually rent the ship and
Okay.
and put on my event. And there I bring other artists on, give them the opportunity to perform on the cruise.
Okay.
And it's taking a lot of my time right now. But
Hmm.
I'm ready to get back on the road and get this really give this CD everything it needs
Right.
to do what it do. But yeah, a lot of our time right now is tied up into that. We got several going on right now, cruises.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, so that's basically what we're doing now.
Hmm.
But of course, I do events here and there, but
Okay.
that's on hold for a little bit,
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna get back on the road and really push this thing like it need to be pushed.
Right.
And as soon as we get over these next couple of cruises, we'll be back out there.
You
Um,
know, my bad. I forgot to ask you actually where you're based from, and I think the viewers will actually need to know that.
what was that now? I'm sorry.
I said I forgot to ask you where you're actually based from, and I think
Oh,
the viewers would actually like to know that as well.
yeah, I'm from out of a town called Apex, a city called Apex.
Mhm.
That city is close to one that I think people are most familiar with is Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's Raleigh, Durham area, but I'm
Right.
from I'm from Apex, a little town. A lot of them. When I was in college, the boys would tease me and say, "You from Mayberry with Andy Griffin?" But it's Apex, North
Okay,
Carolina, and country boy,
okay.
country boy, eight siblings, brothers and sisters. Three of those are unable to talk and hear,
Right.
and the blind, and
Mhm.
the other five are just loving sisters that probably spoil me to death. But
Okay.
when you come from the country working tobacco and the cotton fields,
Right.
and you learn work ethics. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You really
Right.
learn work. So whatever you go to in life,
Hmm.
you're able to accomplish something
Okay.
because
Well,
you got
yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on my show, man. And do come again. And this has been another Tilo video production. You guys tune in and stay tuned for another episode. Thank you, Gerald, for being on the show.
Thank you so very much.
All right. Thank you. All right.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.